terrible.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Damn, I put my dark helmets on. Figured it would stand out better, and then he wouldn't put his dark helmets on. Shit.
Out of the gun.
Jesus Christ.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as
That's a hell of a run block.
Play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Damn, no fucking touch, man. Jesus.
Not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last.
What the fuck? Why would he use that guy?
We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
That's weird, man. He just happened to use him on that particular play. Okay.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Takes a handoff. It's late.
God damn, like his D-line is in the backfield before my O-line can even stand up.
These types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season now.
What the fuck?
Getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Simmons.
Oh, come on. Catch the fucking ball. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. I'm tired of this shit.
Third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Every fucking time.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle.
Jesus, just pancaked by defensive end.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want
Yeah, I don't.
like this. Just versatility.
Oh, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Out of the backfield like a wide receiver.
Not gonna say it.
Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Say it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the
Let me
field.
see.
They haven't exactly burst
Yep.
out of the starting blocks.
Here we go.
They need to get something
Watch
together
this.
with possession.
Watch this.
Those-
Knows exactly what.
He gets
Every single play, he knows exactly what I'm gonna do. Every play, he knows exactly what I'm gonna run.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling.
Randomly on the exact right guy.
Gotta find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something.
I wanna
that
say
they
it,
do
but
really, really well.
I
and
have
someone
to
they
feel
can
like I have to say it.
got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Are you fucking kidding me? A false start?
And the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
What?
Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Did it
It's
again.
gonna be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
There it is.
On the run, it's Lacey.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, Papa Burgundy, I know you're watching this while we're playing. I know you are. I can tell you are.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Might not think I can. I can tell.
He leaves it with his back. There he goes. And finally out of bounds after.
The amazing thing of streaming off a PC and running OBS that
Well, obviously
lets
the
me
offense went 3 and out on their last drive.
see
A little bit more
different
success.
users.
It was a
And
nice run, and I think that's the key, guys.
just saying.
If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe.
The fact that he lines up perfectly every time, matches the route.
Remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that
God, it looks like I'm going to have to put stream delays on, huh?
vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this.
Kind of a cuck move, but, you know,
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy
gotta do what you gotta do.
one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Yep, move him right in because you know exactly what route I'm going.
To the ground. He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
God, what a tiny little dick you must have.
He really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
There he goes. Perfect position, right? Knows exactly what I'm going to run. Now he moves the lineman over because he knows I just audibled to the run.
The give to the running back.
Wow.
Absolutely.
What a clown.
This defense makes a third down stop.
Well, this is a
Damn.
Takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Good right.
Interesting.
Had to settle for the field goal. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal
Interesting.
moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has this skill set. That's why he's out there.
Pulls it in on the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full.
It's easy to do when you're watching the person stream.
One-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays.
Saying.
Right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
I almost don't want to give him the room, but oh well.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try it this time from the 7 after getting knocked back. It's 3rd and goal. Now on the move. Good, solid tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye.
Not enough speed.
Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. Are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe.
Here comes the rush, and they've wrapped up at the 28.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right down the middle.
And he drops it, as always.
You do not see this guy do that.
Yeah, the motherfucker, he lines up against my primary route every fucking time. He doesn't matter what player it's going to. He knows instantly. That's some cheesy shit. That's not football knowledge. That's just simply watching a person stream. 100%. Calling it.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming.
Too much speed.
They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
It feels like everything this play caller is called.
It's honestly even more sad. It's like, you already got a stacked team. You're going to beat me no matter what. Like,
Lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
you don't need to do it, but the fact that you feel you have to do it, like, Jesus Christ.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes.
Why is my fucking linebacker tackling a fucking blocker there? What the hell?
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They'll try to get it in with a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
There he is, moved over.
From the gun.
Inside run.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
There he is. See that? See that player he just moved? He knows that's the RPO pass right there. He's using them.
Looking for space. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Are you kidding? Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong. There ain't no, I don't care what your football knowledge is. I don't give a fuck. There ain't no fucking way that you know that.
3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long.
No fucking shot.
To the ground with the back. He did not make it a
really?
wall on 3rd down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front.
Like, that's just pathetic. That's just sad. That's, honest to God, that is just sad.
He will signal for the fair catch. And
if that's what you got to do to get you through life, then cool. You do you, I guess, but whatever.
From their own 35-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. The short hands. It's Jackson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to the run to start this second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Line gets set, first down. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw. It's Sayin.
Damn, he got that pass off. Jesus.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab.
God, they never drop it.
Just outside the red zone.
Don't matter how hard you hit them.
It's at the 21.
When you're
Wonder what that's like.
This guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the...
Not happening.
To the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Wyoming. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. He fires a bullet to the right.
What? How? Wait.
Those pads. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it.
There ain't no way. That goes through my receiver's hands.
Make the play at the end, right?
Oh, come on. That's so stupid.
Secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
That's so dumb.
The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now on the option. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. They've got the screen set up. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quick catch on 3rd down. He gets it out to the 20-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Are they immune from getting hit or something? Because holy shit.
It really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on fourth.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And
what?
The defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches.
Oh, that felt like
And the
first down.
Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The give and tick, 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 tick. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. So now it's 2nd and long. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the quarterback takes a knee.